Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tatiana for those of you that are new, and today's video is very exciting because it is something that so many people have asked me about. So it's about how much I make as a new nurse. But before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get into this juicy video where I spill all the tea on how much I make as a new nurse. So first thing I'm going to cover is benefits. So for the residency program, you sign a contract just like any other job, and they go over your benefits with you and like your base pay and everything like that. So I just wanted to like show you guys the benefits. They send you like a little, you guys won't be able to see it, but they send you a little form where they kind of lay out all the benefits that you get. And the benefits at the hospital that I work at are actually really good. I'm just going to go over those real quick with you guys. So of course you get health coverage, you get 2 options for health insurance, and you get to choose between the 2. They give you a link to a website where you can go over both options in a lot of detail because they are very different. You also get dental coverage, you get vision coverage, basic life insurance, supplemental life insurance, accidental death and dismemberment, a flexible spending account, and also a health savings account. But you don't have to take advantage of those if you don't want. It also depends on like what health coverage you get, but those are options as well. You also get short-term disability, long-term disability, supplemental long-term disability, and paid time off, which is PTO. And it also depends on the amount of time you've been working there. So from 0 to 5 years, you get 8 hours per paycheck. So about 8 hours every 2 weeks. That's what I get right now. And if you've been there for 6 to 10 years, you get 9.54 hours per paycheck. 11 to 20 years, you get 10.46 hours per paycheck. And then 21 plus years, you get 11.38 hours per paycheck. So it's actually a really good amount of PTO. I've been there for about 7 months now, and I've gotten a good amount of PTO. So I actually really like that. I haven't used it yet, but if I want to take a vacation, it's nice to know that I have that there. So you also get extended illness coverage. Now, they also give you options for your retirement. You don't have to take advantage of these either, but I am taking advantage of it because honestly with Social Security, by the time I'm old enough to take advantage of Social Security, there probably won't be any left. So it's important that I look out for my future and I protect myself and I plan for retirement, and I kind of want to retire early. I'm sure as most people do, but I really want to do that. So I invest into my retirement through my job as well. So my job gives you a 403B, and they match your contribution. So I contribute every check, but they don't match your contribution until you've been working for a year. So they're not matching my contribution yet, but I am contributing to it still, even though they're not matching it, because they will be matching it by this summer. And when they start matching it, I'll probably start contributing even more. Your benefits also depend on if you are full-time or part-time, but most of these benefits apply to both full-time and part-time. Gym membership and YMCA partnership. So I did take advantage of this. I signed up for LA Fitness through their discount, and it was cheaper than like what LA Fitness was offering. They also have express care clinics that you can take advantage of. They also have a pharmacy. So there's actually a pharmacy in my hospital and then another sister hospital not too far away. So that's nice because if you're at work and you need a medication, you can just walk downstairs and get your medication. And I think my hospital also has a partnership with CVS. So if you get your medications through CVS, it'll be really cheap or pretty much free. So some other benefits that my hospital offers are employee education plan / tuition reimbursement. So I'm probably going to take advantage of this as well when I choose to go back to school. So you can get up to 80% tuition reimbursement for full-time eligible employees, and then 40% for part-time eligible employees. And then if you're going back for an undergraduate degree, you have to be employed for 1 year, and for a graduate degree, you have to be employed for 2 years. So they also have workplace banking. They also have a 529 savings plan. They have legal services. They have adoption assistance and infertility treatment assistance. They have adult and child care assistance, backup child and adult care assistance, pet insurance, financial wellness programs to help you with your finances and saving. They have identity theft protection. They have different discounts and perks. So you can get concert tickets, you can get sports events tickets, or you can get like amusement park tickets, which is just something nice that my hospital offers, just discounts on tickets for you to do fun things outside of work. They also have employee recognition. So if you're recognized, you can get points, which you can use. Once you build up your points, you can use them in a little shop that they have online to buy things with your recognition points, which is nice. I think they even have like refrigerators on there, microwave stoves, and then they also have like water bottles, t-shirts, jackets, things like that. But it's like crazy that they have huge appliances on there that you can use as well. And that concludes the benefits. So now on to the part that everyone's been waiting for, my pay. So as a resident, I signed a contract on basically to be a resident, and it means I'm basically a nurse in training. So my residency program is technically a year long. So the contract that I signed on for my base pay is $26. That was my base pay when I signed. And it seems that after around 6 months, I got a little pay raise. I got around a 40-cent pay raise an hour. And it is an hour, so I make $26 an hour. And now I make $26.40 an hour. But we also have differentials. So we have this thing called evening shift differential, which I think is from 3 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So even if you're on day shift, you'll get evening shift differential from like 3 to 7. So the evening shift differential is $4.25. And then if you work night shift, the differential is $4.50. And then if you work holidays, you get holiday differential, which is time and a half. So I make $26 an hour, so I'll get $26 plus the 13. So I'll be making $39 an hour. And then if you work a weekend, the weekend differential is $3.25. So with me working night shift, my base pay is basically around $31 an hour, since I'm making $26.40 now, and then evening differential or the night shift differential is $4.50. So on night shift, I make around $31 an hour. And then when I work a holiday, that would be the $39 an hour plus the night shift differential. And if it just happens to be a weekend, you would also add the $3.25 an hour on there. So let's see. So if I'm working a weekend, it would be the $26 plus 13. So it'd be the 39, and then for evening differential, it would be $4.50. Or for night shift differential, it would be $4.50. So that goes up to $43.50. And let's just say it's a weekend. So let's add the $3.25 an hour. So if I'm working night shift on a holiday and it just happens to be a weekend, I'll be making $46.75 an hour. So I'm not making that much all the time, but that's just if I'm working a holiday. So let's just do like if I'm working a weekend. So I would get $26 plus my night shift differential, so plus $4.50. So then my base would be $30.50, and then plus the weekend differential. So on weekends I make $33.75 an hour, and then just on a regular night shift day I make about $31 an hour. Or no, I make about $31 an hour if I'm just working a regular weekday night shift. We also have this thing called on call, which means that basically kind of like how a doctor is on call. You basically have to have your phone on, so if they need you to come in, you have to come in and work. But if they don't need you, you still get paid. So if they don't call you, you make $3.50 an hour even if you don't work. And then if they do call you and to work on your on-call shift, you make time and a half. So you would make the same $39 an hour if you do on-call. So it kind of sucks sometimes to have to work a 4th shift in a week, but if you think about it in a positive way, you are getting that on-call time and a half pay, which is really, really nice. So yeah, so as a nurse, you do make good money. And I've said this in my other videos, do not go into nursing for the money, because even though it is good money, especially for someone straight out of school, like I graduated, I've been in this job for 7 months now. I graduated last May, so not even a year. Especially for someone fresh out of school, I'll be making around $65,000 a year in my first year working night shift. Don't get into nursing for the money, because it isn't the most money in the world, and it is a lot of work. It is a lot of stress. And it's definitely not for everybody, but working in the NICU does bring me a lot of joy, and I'm really happy where I'm at right now. And I do love working with the babies and their families, so to me it's worth it, at least at this point in my life. The pay is very competitive, especially at the hospital I'm in. So I live in Atlanta, so that's just the pay in Atlanta. So let's say you live in California, I'm pretty sure the new grad nurses start out at like $50 or $60 an hour, because of the cost of living there. So they're making a lot of money in California, but it evens itself out because it costs a lot to live there. Unless you're like living with your parents or something, then you can like just save all that money, and then it's a lot. But and then some places make a little less. Like let's say you live in like Alabama or Mississippi, or a place that's not as major or as expensive as like California, then you'll be making probably less than I even make here in Atlanta. So yeah, so that's how much I make. And like I said, don't let money be the reason that you go into nursing, because you will end up being miserable, because nursing is not something that you do just for the money, because you're not going to be rich. You can be well off with nursing, especially if you live below your means and you don't try to do things like for social media and the gram and try to, like I said, live above your means. You can definitely have a nice life with nursing, and it only goes up. So like I said, you get pay raises based on your evaluation every year. And then also once I graduate my residency program, I'll be getting a pay raise this summer, which will also be really nice. So you do make good money, especially because they need nurses. They need nurses really bad, because there's a nursing shortage. So they're willing to give a lot of incentives, and they're willing to compensate for certain things like that. But like I said, don't do it for the money. It's not worth it. Do it because you actually have a passion for nursing and a passion for helping people, or a passion for working with babies and their families, or whichever area you want to do in nursing. And then there's also a lot you can do in nursing. You don't have to do hospital nursing. I'll probably do a video on options that you can do outside of nursing in the hospital. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I basically spilled all the tea on how much I make as a new nurse 7 months in. A lot of people don't talk about how much you make in nursing, so I'm glad that I was able to put this video out there for you guys and give you guys real numbers, just so you can have perspective on how much you would make as a new nurse if you're thinking about going into nursing. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to support and like and subscribe, and to put that notification bell on so you can be aware of whenever I post a new video. I'm gonna have some new videos coming out, some more like lifestyle type videos. So I hope you guys like those type of videos, because those are the type of videos I like to watch, and it will make me, those are the type of videos I enjoy making. So I hope I'm not like looking crazy talking about like makeup and clothing hauls and stuff, and nobody watching me looks like I'm talking to myself. But I am going to post those videos, so I hope you guys will enjoy those videos as well. So look out for some of those. But thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me when you like and subscribe and watch. You guys have no idea. So thank you so much, and I will see all of you in the next video.